What's your first name?
Alexis.
How old are you?
17.
And you?
Irene, 16.
You had a boyfriend.
Yes.
What was his name?
Blake.
How long did you have Blake?
How long did I have him? I was with him for 6 months.
From when to when?
From after Irene was dating him to...
So first Irene dated him.
No, she started being with him. Yes.
I'm getting your side of the story, then I'll come back
Thank
to you.
you.
So first you're cousins.
Yes.
So first your cousin Irene dated Blake.
Yes.
And then you dated him.
After, yes.
After. And what months did you date him?
From October 14th, 2016.
Until when?
Like last year of December.
The last week in December?
Yeah.
October, November, December. So it's 3 months.
3 months, yeah.
You dated him for 3 months. And then at some point, you heard that through the grapevine that he was hanging out with Irene again.
Yes. We weren't together at the time.
You were not together.
Yes.
I got it. You were not together because that was in February.
Yes.
But you heard that Blake was now back with Irene, and you went over to her house with some friends.
No, Your Honor. The conflict had started at Nicholas Park,
Tell me about it. And do you remember the date?
March 17th.
It wasn't February, it was March
It was March 17th.
of last year.
Yes.
Go ahead.
The conflict was between her and another friend named Julia, and I was there at the time, but it had nothing to do with me. It was their problems, but I was there present at the scene. And from the scene we went to, she had told them to go to her aunt's house or someone on San Jose Street. And then that's when she brought the conflict to wherever she was staying at the moment.
I don't understand. I'm not following you. This happened a year ago.
Yes.
And a year ago, you weren't dating Blake anymore.
No.
And she was dating Blake.
I have no clue.
Maybe. Were you?
No, I wasn't. She was.
One person who's not here is Blake. Anyway. Maybe he could clear it up. Anyway, do you remember this confrontation she's talking about in a park?
Oh, very, very, very much.
Okay. So there was a confrontation in a park on March 17th of last year.
No.
Yes.
No, it wasn't in the park. They all came to the house that I was
Just a
staying
second.
at.
Were you in the park that day?
Yes, we went there
Just
to
a
hide
second.
from them.
Okay. Let's be careful.
I was in a
You
car.
were in the park that day.
Yes.
Later, you went to your aunt's house.
Do you want me to explain the whole story? Because I was at my aunt's house, and they all came to the house following us, so we left to the park to sit outside so they would not keep following us because they all were trying to... There was 20 girls in front of her front yard, and there was cops on the way. And it was 12 o'clock at night.
Well, what was the confrontation about?
Well, I was staying with my cousin Alexis and her mom Brandy at the time, around maybe last year of October, for my grandma, and we were paying... I was sharing a room with her.
Don't make it complicated for
Okay,
me.
I was
Don't give me a teenager story.
Okay, not teenage story. Well, she started sleeping with my boyfriend. I broke up with him. He tried to come back with me. She was, I guess, pregnant at the time. Well, his ex-girlfriend, little sister, because he had another ex-girlfriend, so she got his other ex-girlfriend. And well, her little sister was my age. So her little sister tried starting drama with me because the ex-girlfriend was 18. So they all came to the house with maybe 20 girls.
What date?
Like,
March
it was
17th.
March.
So March 17th?
Yes.
What time?
Maybe around 11 or 10:30. It was late at night.
This was last year.
Yes.
Were you, in fact, pregnant last year?
At the time at the scene, yes, I was.
Do you have a child?
No, I do not.
Was there a fight
There
on March
was a
17th?
fight with her and that other girl, Julia, but it was not with me.
The other girl, Julia, is the sister of Blake's yet
Ex-girlfriend.
other girlfriend?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
So glad I don't have that anymore.
We're beyond that, right?
We got children, even grandchildren.